Hey Spuddies, Potatomcwhiskey here, and welcome to Let's Play Civilization 6 as Russia in the No Theater Square Challenge. So we definitely want to go ahead and try and pick up Gustav Eiffel here. I think I can hold off for another few turns. I did in fact actually lose my save file, and I had to reload from an autosave, so some things might be slightly different. It's okay, it's not a big deal. There might be like a missing tech or maybe a few decisions different and so on and so forth. But I think generally speaking, things should be okay. Like, I believe we still have our factory and stuff over here. Now, is this city benefiting from a factory? I think a lot of the cities in this area are not benefiting from a factory. I don't think I want to hard build it. I think I'm just going to go ahead and like build the Gurdwara and then come back to the city and make sure I get a factory in there at some point. Okay. So, we have 4 envoys to play around with. I don't think we need to go all the way up to the top level with Hong Kong. We have Suzerainty of these guys. I'm not going to get Suzerainty of those. I think we're just going to hold on to our points. We have an apostle here. We need to start reconverting all of our territory over here. So we'll get you moving. And we will take the translator promotion, although it's better used abroad. I could have sworn I'd already gotten a builder over here to do all this stuff, but again, a lot of this stuff is going to be changed just due to the nature of how things worked out with the whole losing the save file. So a couple things are going to be different. I'm going to get a builder in here to get in here and do this stuff, and you are going to harvest this rice. I could have sworn I'd already... A lot of this stuff is going to look familiar or look like I've already done it before. Don't worry about it. We'll get back on track really, really quickly. And I'm sure you guys will point out if I have forgotten anything. Alright, cool. So we have converted Cairo. That's always good. And we have a couple of apostles. I think I might actually just send him to go get converted, because these should naturally convert over time. I am missing out on some benefits from that, but it's not a big deal. We do have room for more great works. And I think in order to just guarantee that I get Gustav Eiffel, I'm going to purchase him right now. Over here we have the ability to build a bank, a monument, entertainment square. If I put the entertainment square here, well, I could put the entertainment square here on the river if I wanted to. Honestly not a bad spot for one. Also, that deer tile here is a pretty good spot. I would miss out on a river lumber mill, but I would gain a good tile for a district. I definitely want to get these sorts of things up and running, like the shrine, the temples, all that sort of jazz. You're going to head down here to start planting forests over here with this guy. I want to get all these forests laid out. And you're going to explore over there. That's fine. I think at this point in the game, in order to like speed up my turns, I might just auto do that guy. I'll just vote that once on production. And I'll say double points for great merchants. Put 1 point into both of those. Who knows what will actually come out. Alright, we did get the mausoleum, which is great. That means Gustav Eiffel has extra charges. Okay, great generals and faith were chosen. So the good news is Gustav Eiffel now has 3 charges. I'm going to teleport him over to St. Petersburg. We're going to keep planting forests. And you're going to make your way down here too. Although I think these great riders kind of interfere. Unfortunately. So we got the mausoleum at Halicarnassus over here. Unfortunately, we have no way to get rid of these antiquity sites, which feels pretty bad. I think we could get the pyramids. I don't have any desert. I have a desert tile over here. The Hermitage could be really, really good to pick up, actually. The problem is I can't really get a good tile for it. I could build it in Novgorod over here. Right there. And I would prefer that to whatever the city was working on previously, which I can't remember what it was working on. If I could get the Hermitage, I would be pretty happy. I'd also like to get the water park in here. Yeah. Yeah, I think we'll grab the water park and we'll put it right there. That'll give an extra adjacency bonus to the harbor. That'll give us some amenities, because our empire is struggling for amenities. We will grab the Gurdwara. I could faith purchase it, but faith is far more valuable for naturalists right now. Let's go ahead and grab the naturalist. Oh, that's right. This actually needs to belong to this city. I believe I made that change previously. And hold on to those envoys. We've got no one we can send them to. Head out over here to Adab. We've got a couple cities that we could convert. You guys have healed up. You head out over here too. You're going to heal for one more turn. Get 100 gold. Hell yeah. I'll take that. Alright, refuse deal. I could have changed my cards this turn, but I think I'm pretty happy with just getting a lot of faith, because that's where the majority of my tourism generation comes from, is from faith. And I have the factory in Mecca? I can't remember. I have the workshop. I don't know if we want to get the factory in here. I think I would like to invest more gold into developing these. In particular, like this city could use a faith purchase. I kind of forgot about Moksha, I think. The district choice in here is a tough one. For sure, I want to get a Lavra. This could be a national park. Oh, that is so annoying. This would have been a great spot for one. I mean, I guess I can move this down a tile, put it here, and then move the national park up a tile. And then put a national park right here when the time comes. So I guess we'll go like... Is that a good shipyard? It's only a +2 shipyard. It's a significant boost to the city, though. We have our naturalist. The appeal here is too low. We're going to have to replace this mine, unfortunately. It's a good mine, but it has to go. And we're going to be looking for the most gold. And let's make sure that we're trading with every AI in the game to get the tourism bonus. Let's see, 25. So I need to trade with Dido. Let me have a look if I can select you. And I want to trade with a city that's close to Dido. And I think Cologne or Nazca is a good option. So Cologne would probably be better. Just gives me more in general. I've got a spy here. I'm going to send it to London, probably. Nope, only 300 gold in London. 2,000 gold in Paris. Hell yes. Also, she's building the Big Ben. Interesting that I can see that. I'm not entirely sure why I can see that, but she's building the Big Ben. Alrighty then. Put down forests, trying to get the appeal of the local area up to a higher level. Appeal won't be a problem once we get the Eiffel Tower, which is going to be basically a straight up beeline that we go for next. There's a German. The Germans are being problematic. We'll let him attack first. Designate a national park. Let's wait on that one. We'll do that soon. But not right now. So, difficulty bonus, combat from the theocracy. These are defensive bonuses. Another great musician. I feel like the AI Russia, you know what I mean? You know the way the like AI Russia always has like a bajillion grey people just sitting around doing nothing? It's exactly how I feel right now. So now that I've placed the forests into all of these tiles, I feel comfortable turning this into a national park. Skidoosh. I can finally get rid of that pin now. And if I go in here, you can see that this is generating 15 tourism per turn. Not a huge amount, not an amazing amount, not an insane amount, but it is a pretty damn reasonable amount. And let's grab another trader in the capital. We completed this. Let's get the Gurdwara. I'd also like to get the bank. Let's get the Gurdwara here for the faith generation. Let's get the temple in there. You're going to go to sleep because I have nowhere really to put you. I'm going to put you to sleep to try to remember. I will put a lumber mill there to give this city a bit more production. You're playing defense. I should really automate that scout. If I'm being efficient. Alright, successfully acquired gold. I could use that for a factory up here in Mecca because there's a couple cities around here, I think, that are actually... Yeah, there's a couple cities up here that could get the benefit from a factory, but I think Cairo is a better candidate for the factory purchase. And then the follow-up called power plant purchase as well, which will give +5 production to basically all of the cities sort of within this circle. I don't know if Verona is... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, no, this is out of range. I think it's already getting the benefit though, right? Yeah, it's getting benefit from another factory. This one over here. We completed the trader in the capital. Let's continue to trade for gold. I do want to get more trade routes over here if I can. Abu Sipar is probably an okay place to trade too. Okay, countrywide infrastructure. Hagia Sophia. I should really be building as many of these wonders as I can because they do give tourism. So that is worthwhile. Question, are we putting the commercial hub here? I think we were going to move Moksha down here to Nizhny Novgorod. How much for another naturalist? Right, we got our second naturalist. Let's see, where is our next one? It's probably going to be right here. So let's get these builders moving over. I should have purchased a builder here. In fact, I'll purchase one. Oh, I don't have the money. We'll have to get more builders to fill out this territory. You heal up. Okay, the German guy ran away, so we can actually go back to spreading. A couple little spreads should do the trick in here. You have a promotion. Let's do Ace Driver, gives you a better chance to escape. You're going to go and auto explore now because I'm tired of controlling you. How is... CO2 is going to start rising. Bit of combat going on here. Religious combat. You run all the way back there. You put a bit of pressure on that city. We've got the shrine. Let's grab the temple. We got a bank in here. This city is basically done. I'm going to turn off the food disallow focus because I don't want the city to starve. But I will prioritize production and faith over all else. City is still starving. Let's force work a little bit more food to prevent the starvation. There we go. And let's see, empire-wide infrastructure. I'm thinking battering ram, catapult, holy site, campus research grants. I'm going to do industrial zone logistics just on repeat here. Because I would like to get James Watt. I don't know if I will get him, but I would like to get him. I might be able to faith purchase him because that's a lot of extra production across an empire. Okay, build a Gurdwara. Hopefully I remember. Ah, we have found Cahokia. For sure we want to go ahead and want to max out our points with Cahokia. Because the +1 amenity from the Cahokia Mound, upon discovering the second Cahokia Mound, will food for every 2 adjacent districts. Once fuel is discovered, it's going to be built adjacent to other Cahokia Mounds. Yeah, this represents a huge amount of gold income to us. And also the unique improvement, the Cahokia Mound is like pretty decent here. Provides +1 housing and +1 amenity. Who does this go to, though, is the question I have. And is it better than putting a... 1, 2, 3. So I think there's some tiles here that belong to the wrong seas. Okay, this is looking a little bit more reasonable. I think, can Cahokia Mounds be built... Can they be built on hills? They can't be built on hills. It has to be on flat land, which we are unfortunately in low supply of. Now, I could build it here. However, the appeal of these tiles is partially dictated by this forest that I put down. So that's actually worth putting there because it increases the amount of tourism that this generates for me by quite a bit. And in fact, I probably am not going to put a thing here, and I might actually put the entertainment district right there instead for the same purpose, to increase the amount of tourism, because every little piece of tourism that I can pick up here is really, really important for shaving off time off of the culture victory. We're already up to 13 tourists, so you could technically say we're 10% of the way towards victory, although I would argue that it is a little bit more than that. I can't purchase a builder in here. You have 1 charge left. You have 3 charges left. I do need builders. That was supposed to be Novgorod's job. I really don't know where I'm going to get builders from. Probably gold purchasing is probably my best way of getting builders. You're going to heal up there. And we will steal the gold that we need to build builders, which I think is, it seems like a pretty reasonable thing to do. We are about to get nationalism, which will unlock the ability to build another spy. That's going to be pretty important for the long-term benefits of our empire. So there's nationalism. Rearing its ugly head once again. Okay, I actually need a rescue. Water park completed over here. I think it would be good to grab the Ferris wheel. You can see here we're already still negative amenities, and we need to take care of that. Getting access to another trade route would be great, so I'm going to go ahead and pick that up, although I would really like extra science. Let's go ahead and appoint Liang. Where are we going to be getting our builders from? Probably Novgorod, so I'm just going to plug her into Novgorod, and then I'm going to purchase a builder in here. Do I have access to logistics? I'm gonna plug in logistics. Is there another one I could plug in? Rationalism wouldn't be terrible, but I need to maximize my faith income because that's the only way I can get tourism, really. Robert Barnes. Factory, -2 amenities in all cities. Domestic trade routes, can't train by any settlers in any cities. It's not a bad one. Any forces, gold machines, it. Yeah. I think I'm happy with this. It's like a good spread of benefits to my empire. You hang out there. You can't actually place that yet. Don't worry. We have you pre-built. I'm going to refuse the deal for a military alliance. And kind of review the situation, who I want to be military allied to. Yeah, we'll renew your friendship there. Now we are getting a little bit of carbon emission penalty. Just a little bit. There's electricity, so we can build hydroelectric dams, and more importantly the seaport, which will provide us with a lot of gold throughout the mid and late game that we can use to do stuff with. Okay, Kazan. Definitely want a farm triangle here. Definitely need a builder in this city. So let's do that. The city does not have the production really to do much in the way of things. We'll hard build a builder in here. We got the Gurdwara. Bank, university, factory. I think I'm going to get the university because a little bit of extra science again would get me to steal probably a few turns earlier. Probably not really that many turns in the grand scheme of things, but a little bit closer. So we've just done trading with Nippur, and we can see we have a trading post there. I'd like to trade with further away civilizations. For the sake of establishing a trade route, a trading post over here over the next 50 turns, we're going to send that to Nazca. You're going to head over there. You're going to plant the woods. You're also going to plant the woods. Now, the Cahokia amount, I gotta figure out exactly how this works. +1 amenity. So I want to have 2 of those per city, ideally, to get extra housing and amenities. This should almost be a viable place for a national park. We're going to be ending... actually, we probably don't need that because we'll end up with a lot of extra amenities here soon. Okay, just keep spreading the religion. Or mainly just spreading this to get like maximum value out of these guys. And then convert them into tourism by getting them killed. A mega colossal eruption that's not in my borders? God damn, that is a lot of fertilized tiles. We just got the Renaissance walls up here. This city definitely needs some attention paid to it. Woods there. Now we can place the national park. Excellent. We still have a lot of improvement to do in this national park. That we can plant forests all the way around it to make it better. So we'll definitely be looking to do that. Currently, it is pretty decent though for tourism. Up to 17 tourism. This one's up to 21. We can definitely improve that though. We can add 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we could add an extra 6 tourism to that, so that's always good. Let's have a look. See, the thing is, I don't know if I really want the engineer that comes after that. We definitely need to get banks up, but I'm going to prioritize arenas for the happiness. Because I got some amenity issues. You are fully healed up, and you have 2 charges left. You could battle, but I think we're going to prefer to convert here. The battleground of religions is happening over here. Got a lot of religious pressure in general. There's a lot of Judaism being spread by Phoenicia. You got to watch out for that, because if I think she actually might be fairly close to a religious victory. I've never been threatened by a religious victory by an AI, ever. Okay, so this guy's actually in a bad spot, but he is on his last charge. So let's go ahead and plug in the builder card here, plus 30% production towards builders, and an extra 2 builder charges from builders. It's basically just an upgraded version of the card that we already had slotted in. So we build builders slightly faster. We are going to go ahead and kill ourselves on... I would prefer to kill my unit on the German unit if I could. So if I go there and attack like this and then like this, you can escape and I get an extra boost of my religion in here, which is always nice. I will add proposal, cost me 30, sure. Might be a way for me to get a little bit of benefit. This city has neutral amenities, so we're going to go ahead and pick up a university. Man, I really need to spend gold in this city to make it better. I really don't want to, but I feel like I have to. And now it's a lot better. We are going to... The temple and Gurdwara are higher value to us than the seaport, but the seaport will definitely be something we build in here. Much in the same way, we need to get what's his face up here. The man, the myth, the legend, Moksha. But he is just finished getting established down here. I would maybe... See, there's only 320 faith for... What's the production cost on that? So this is like a really good faith to production conversion here. And this also directly translates into tourism. So I'm more okay with this than I would normally... Wait a minute. Do you have a harbor? No, I needed to get a harbor in here first. Shucks. Well then. That's unfortunate because this city's going to be stunted now because I made that decision. It's fine. We can immediately move Moksha out of here and move them up to Yaroslavl. So let's reassign you to Yaroslavl. And now we want to start appointing Reina. Who is it again that gives the tourism boosts? Here it is. This isn't really worth it, I think, in the current game. So we're going to go ahead and appoint Reina. And the reason we're appointing Reina is because we want to get all the way down here to be able to purchase things with gold as well. So we can max up, so we don't have to work as many production tiles, we can work much more faith tiles. Let's go ahead and put you into... It's like a nice high pop city. Cairo is probably a good candidate. We are going to... I mean, I could go through here and be like, focus on faith in my cities, right? Like, focus on faith and production. And I could go through every city, focus on faith and production. Focus on faith and production. And I would probably eke out a little bit more faith across my empire. But it's probably not really going to be all that much. And like, is it at the cost of these cities growing is the question? You know, so... I mean, this city could definitely work on faith and production. So yeah, we're going to prioritize woods planting here. Because it opens up more options for us. Actually, am I able to settle a city in here? No, I don't think I'll be able to settle a city in here. There's not enough room. I'm going to vote up both of these because I don't care. All too much. I'm going to have to sell off my diplomatic favor too. And I think it was England who was pretty favorably buying it. It's hard to remember these things sometimes. Excuse me? Wait, so if I trade you 1 diplomatic favor, you would give me 4 gold per turn. Don't tell me it's one of these exploits. No. It's just that very first point you overvalued. Okay. So yeah, she'll give me like a really good deal here. If I go up to 95, she'll give me basically all of her gold. 113 gold per turn. Deal. I don't need that diplomatic favor for anything. I mean, it's useful stuff, but it's not 100% necessary. I'd actually like to get killed by Germany with these units. Okay. Where is Liang? I'm going to start purchasing buildings from over there next turn. Hey, they're giving me a gift. I'm not really sure why. Was I ravaged by a disaster? Oh, I think I was. Excellent. So I'm just going to get free gold. Thumbs up. Feels good. Yes, please. Thank you. Okay, we have room for a few more of those. Did we just enter into a new era? I think we actually did. And I might have clicked through. Am I crazy? I think I'm crazy. We didn't just enter into a new era. Don't be silly. Let's see. Let's grab the university now. Let's get you killed. There's the relic. Spread. Spread. Now Uruk is ours. We'll purchase a builder in here. We are working on the Hermitage. We are not far away from getting the Crystal Redentor, which is going to be really, really critical in making sure that our religious income is pretty good. And I think I even know where I want to put it. I just want gold. You are going to underpay me, so nope. Nope, you're not paying enough. We're getting 10 Diplo points per turn, though, which is pretty good.
The real use of gunpowder.
Withering Drought, ouch. So what is the CO2 levels looking like? Okay, it's not too bad right now. We are emitting, but it's not too bad right now. I can't remember. Did I already... I bought a zoo somewhere. It's over here. So this zoo would have a lot of the similar overlap. It would actually capture, though, a lot of these cities down here that are probably not already being captured. So I think I could hard build it, or I could purchase it. Now, I don't quite have enough money right now, but I could in a couple of turns. I think I'm going to hard build it, because I'm not really, like, hard done for amenities right now. Our cities are pretty happy. The city is getting the full 10% bonus, which is, I believe, 10% is the maximum that you can get. We got a Gurdwara over here. We would like to get a bank. Builder is heading over here. I mean, we might get this. I would be worried about the next guy going, though. So can we go here and attack this guy? Minor defeat. We should be able to finish him off, no problem. Okay, we got attacked by Germany on 2 fronts. We should actually be able to kill both of these. If I get killed, right, and then I kill, I end up basically where I was, but with a relic in my pocket, which is nice. I have room for quite a few more relics, so it could be justified to recruit more apostles. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we've got 6 open. I do want to get another naturalist as well. So I'll pop one of them out. You should get out of the way. Then I'm going to purchase another... I could purchase the hydroelectric dam in here. I don't think it's worth it. I'll purchase a builder in there. You know what? I've only put 1 turn into this zoo, and it is a lot of amenities that I'm missing out on, so I'm going to just grab it. I go in here now, like the city just has more amenities, and less of my amenities need to be assigned to it, which is really nice. Bank. Yeah, I'm going to work on the bank. Temple over here. Shipyard Gurdwara. Let's get the Gurdwara. The faith income is important to me, as it is here. Escape on foot. He evaded capture. Very good. But he didn't succeed. You did succeed. And now I'm going to take seduction, so you're better at counter spying in case I ever need to do that with you. I'm getting more gifts from the AI. I'm happy about this. Yes, 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 please. Okay, juice production over here. We did just get the Ferris wheel. The seaport would net me mostly growth food and all sorts of useful stuff in here, so we're going to hard build that. We got the Gurdwara over here. I'd like to get the commercial hub up because that's worth a lot of gold. Let's faith purchase a harbor in here. There's a +3 harbor, but I can get a +3 one right here with adjacency to a commercial hub. Then I get a double whammy of gold generation in here, basically converting my faith into gold. And then this city can start developing. Let's teleport Moksha over to Kazan. Like so. We got our builder in here. We could place Cahokia Mounds. I mean, it's not a terrible move. It makes my cities happier. But really, our priority should be getting these forests built. Alright, I got a couple of extra apostles to head. Chaplain. And Persephalizer. Ooh, Persephalizer is a great one, actually. If you have a good Persephalizer, you can basically single-handedly wipe out an entire civ's religion. In, like, multiple cities. Keep siphoning funds for me. I do need more spies, but I think we're on a good track right now. I was going to make this a shorter episode, but I lied. I lied. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for giving you more content than I had originally intended. Let's see. Okay, we can build neighborhoods now. That is going to be important for us to do in a lot of these cities. In fact, what we're going to do right now is go through and make sure we place neighborhoods in basically every city. I don't want to have to build the thing here, so we're going to place this one right there, and then go back to the Gurdwara. We'll go to the next city, which is Tver, and we'll place a neighborhood in this city. There's a +5 one right there. This would be not a terrible spot for one. It's a +5. We go back to the Gurdwara. The reason we're placing these is so we can lock their prices in. Okay, right there. You are going to place a neighborhood, and I want to avoid it getting pillaged. Here is not a terrible spot. And then you're going to go back to whatever the hell you were doing, probably Shrine. You are going to place a neighborhood as well. This will want to be a lumber mill eventually. This is providing a farm thing, so I think I'm going to put it right there. And then go back to the bank. You place a neighborhood in this city. If I put it here, it would give adjacency to this. Which is probably not a bad move. Bit of extra adjacency. Get back to your Gurdwara over here. We're building that. Neighborhoods, neighborhoods, neighborhoods. Can't put it in here. We'll put it right there. Get back to building your dam. You need a neighborhood. Right there is fine. In fact, you're actually going to build your neighborhood, although you are going to finish the industrial zone logistics first. Baghdad needs a neighborhood, and the reason we're building the neighborhood is because over here is the shopping mall, which provides +4 tourism for every neighborhood that you build. It also gives you +1 amenity, which is pretty good. So, neighborhood placement, please. On the cattle is probably a reasonable place to put it. Okay, next city. Just basically, I'm using my hotkeys to cycle through my cities. Shoot. Not amazing spots in here. This wants to be lumber mills later. I can live without this being a mine. This would provide any more adjacency? Provide the option for more adjacency later. We'll just put it over there. It's out of the way. We were not supposed to continue on that. I think we were working on a university in here. Then you are going to place a neighborhood as well. This is not the spot for it, but this could be... National Park. No, that'll be fine. Finish that temple. Tula, you also need a neighborhood. I'm just placing them down to lock in their price, because as the game goes on, they're going to get more expensive. Right now, they only cost 287 production, which is pretty expensive, but pretty inexpensive when you compare to what we will have to spend. I'm just going to crush that really nice tile there, as much as it pains me. Need a lot of development effort in my cities. Let's make sure we keep purchasing builders in here. It's a good way to convert my gold into useful stuff. So this is my Percephalizer. Bring him up. I want to look for Germany. I would rather lose the battle to Germany because I've been having trouble with the Judaism pressure. Okay, we can almost plant in here. We do need to get rid of this marsh. So you're going to head over there to get to work on that. You're hanging on. Let's make sure you have all of these tiles. You do. We'll go to the next turn. Oh, shoot. Did I remember to go through all of my cities and place neighborhoods? I might have missed a couple. I'm going to do that next turn. I got distracted. Damn it.
It is a beautiful and
There's the Hagia Sophia. So we get extra spreads on our missionaries and apostles. That's always good. But more importantly, it is a world wonder that will provide extra tourism throughout the game. It's probably not like a massive amount, but considering the limited options that we have for getting tourism, I'm kind of okay with investing in inefficient ways to get tourism. Like I would even maybe consider getting the Statue of Liberty here. Provided I don't have anything else important to build. I do want to place a neighborhood. There's a +3 one over there. This is, unfortunately, my capital just doesn't really have good spots for neighborhoods because I need to put Crystal Redentor here. Capital is going to struggle for production. Although it has a lot of trade routes, actually, now that I think about it. Since this is where all my trade routes are, I'm actually okay with crushing a useful tile. I can always put Crystal Redentor there. Harvest. Pop over here. Can you place now? You can. Excellent. The national parks have joined together. We've created another larger national park. Excellent. We're well on our way to establishing what we need to establish. Okay, you've already placed your neighborhood. Seaport is a long-term investment. The Gurdwara pays off, though, in an important way. I think... Have you already placed your neighborhood? You did. Did you place a neighborhood? You did not. Can't put it there. Will put it here. Did you place a neighborhood? I don't think you did. I don't think you've placed anything. Get to work on the temple. So it's probably best you work on the neighborhood because you've got like a lot of excess food, but you're suffering like massive food penalties. So if you can get extra housing, that's good. You'll be able to work more tiles. Cahokia mounds can't be placed next to each other. I could put Cahokia mounds over here, but I'd rather put farms. Let's make sure we're getting a consistent supply of builders to feed this faith income with God damn it. Neighborhood. Oh, that one's going to flood soon. I'll put it up over here. You placed one. You placed one. Did you place one? You did not. Novgorod hasn't placed one to my knowledge. I'll put a Cahokia mound there. Okay, I think I've placed it basically everywhere now. Is there Empire map mode? I think I've managed to place one in every city, which means we won't be overpaying for neighborhoods later in the game. We basically, doing this whole procedure, yes, it took like 10 minutes, but it's going to save us a lot of production in the long run. Because every time we research a technology, these get more expensive. So by placing them early and thinking ahead, we save ourselves production down the road, which is more production converted into faith or other useful resources. We need to start thinking about our next national park. I'm thinking over here in Olonets, I'm going to demine this amber. Just like put all that stuff here. There's a pretty decent national park here. I like my national parks to be like near each other. I don't know why. I think it just feels nicer when they're together. Now, question. If I in fact... No, I can't because I can't own that tile. I was going to see if I could squeeze 2 national parks in here. I mean... If I had the thing, I could put one here and here, but unfortunately I don't have the Eiffel Tower yet, and I don't even know if I will get the Eiffel Tower because we've been pretty slow to get to it, so it's entirely possible somebody's already building it. The mausoleum. Oh joy, my switch function just isn't working, so I'm gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way, blind. Anyway, that's it for me. I wanna love you guys very much. Excuse me. So I want to thank you guys very much for watching. I love you all very much, and I'll see you guys next time. I can't believe I just merged those 2 sentences together and made things weird. Bye bye.